Hello and welcome to LEGO Mindstorms class. And in this episode, we will be doing, the ultrasonic sensor. So for starters, this is much like the last two sensors we did. So you already know how all this works. We're just going to explain how it all goes. So let's just set it up real quick. So let's pull our switch block out. So first thing, the ultrasonic sensor. If you want to touch right here, ultrasonic sensor is right beneath touch sensor, so it's just not that far. And then we're just going to put in our loop block real quick.
So now we'll go over the configurations here. So as normal, we're going to leave control set to sensor. Sensor, obviously the ultrasonic sensor. Flat view, we'll keep that checked. On our robot, our ultrasonic sensor is in port 4, so we're going to leave that there. So compare, this is the fundamental of this sensor. So what we're actually comparing here in its default is anything that is greater than 50 inches is the positive track.
So what this sensor does, this sensor measures distance. So
right here, so you can see, you can compare the icons down at the bottom here. So we have the one icon here, we can match that up with the track. Now, one thing we should definitely note when using the ultrasonic sensor is down at the bottom, we have an option to show. And depending on how you prefer to measure this, you can do it in centimeters or inches. We typically use centimeters. It's a more accurate way of measuring.
Also, it's easier to convert space 10.
And so, just as the same as the light sensor, basically here, we have it can be greater than or less than. So let's say we want the robot to keep moving forward until it's 22 centimeters away from one of the objects on our board. So we're going to go in here and we're just going to write 22. So what we want to have happen is you can see we'll match up the icons up here. So we're going to change this back to it's less than 22. So you can see the flower icon there is the bottom track. So that's what we want it to follow on. If it's any other variable, such as the mountain, where the majority of this right now is, it will go on the upper track.
So now let's just do the normal thing with the motor right here. And we'll have the motor lift up on this one this time. This one is actually the one you want to use right here.
That's something you always have to be cautious for, whether depending on what you're programming, whether it's going to be reversed or not, your switch block.
And then what I'll do, I'll just have it keep moving forward until it finds it. I'll just not worry about the rest of the stuff since we've done it so many times.
So as always, we typically in a competition setting, we will put the loop block around the correct path so that way it gets locked in there. So that basically concludes our tutorial of the ultrasonic sensor.
Yes, and thanks for watching.
And we'll see you